Hello everyone, I'm currently in the ocean right now swimming, and I would love to teach you about some of the new species that scientists have found recently, and yeah, thanks for asking. Man, oh man, would it be terrible if I got stung by a jellyfish? Well, what were you expecting? Today, I would like to introduce to you this amazing creature. Weird jellyfish thing, okay. Yeah, you're probably wondering what this thing even is, but I assure you, this little guy who only has two little tentacles would never be seen by anybody if it wasn't for marine biologists and explorers of the deep. This animal in particular is called the hot air balloon comb jelly, and it is found extremely deep in the ocean, the bathypelagic zone, which is around 2 to 3,000 meters deep, where no light penetrates. It lights up using its bioluminescent cells along the ridges of its bell, which is utilized mainly just to attract prey or confuse predators. The funny thing about this guy is that it only has two tentacles, which has left the scientists stumped as to how it preys with its lack of range. I mean, it's probably powerful, but do you want to get stung for science? I don't think so. As well as this, the jellyfish has only been spotted once, so rough drafts and blueprints have been made in order to make sure it's at least documented in the system. Scientists hope that next time they see this new species, it will be a, specimen that's captured so that they can actually get a sample, because overall the species was actually caught in a remote controlled sub. Uh, Next is this itty bitty thin boy right here called the red wide-bodied pipefish, or Stigmatopora harristii. To be honest, I have no idea why it's called the wide-bodied, considering it looks like a literal Twizzler. Nonetheless, this discovery of this fish that lurks within coral reefs sparks a hypothesis within the marine biology community that there may be more pipefish and organisms that blend together with the coral that have not been discovered yet. It's much more likely to be encountered and is found within 40 to 80 feet below the surface. The red coloration of its scales help let it blend in with coral like this one right here. Pipefish fill a niche that is eating floating plankton and scraps from other fish. And nonetheless, these little guys are just one of the new species that we're finding within plain sight. Anyway, moving on, I'm now donning my dino outfit because my last new species I'm talking about, discovered in 2020, is way older than even the dinos and that bingo lady in the senior center that you've probably seen hundreds of times. I'm talking to you, you conniving hack. I know you're cheating. Anyways, it's probably something out of your worst nightmare if you're afraid of semi-large bugs. And this prolific plastic fellow is the plastic giant amphipod, or Erythenes plasticus, that was found recently feeding on carcasses 6,900 meters below the water. It was found in the Mariana Trench, and it was named the plastic amphipod because the first sample ever taken of this species had microplastic within its stomach, and it wasn't doing a thing to the amphipod. Like, the plastic wasn't doing anything to it. It was fine. It's a sad thing that it was found in the stomach, but it was fine. And biologists predict that it may be a sign of adaptation to microplastics in the ocean by these animals in response to pollution. It's sad to see as well because amphipods are pretty much one of the most important parts of the ocean. And some of the coolest guys I know. I mean, they are the bottom feeder. And I know that they will outlive us 100% because if we take care of them, they will take care of us. Anyway, that's my Tech Talk. Bye.